And father HD Revanna, who himself, remember, is in the dock over a kidnapping case related to what's happened with his son Prajwal Revanna, was asked about his son's conviction. He's evaded all questions right now. HD Revanna, remember, tried to shield his son, claimed this was a political conspiracy, claimed it's politically motivated. But now, when asked about the fact that there's been ample evidence to go ahead and convict his son, he refused to take all of the questions. He's out on bail himself in a kidnapping case. Take a look at exactly what happened.
The court has found Mr. Prajwal
One reaction, please.
लोग डाउन माಡ ನಾ
ದೋಷಿ ಅಂತ ಬಂದಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಮೇಲ್ಮನೆ ಡೌನ್ ಮಾಡ್ರಿ ತೀರ್ಪು ಏನಾದ್ರು ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಕಲ್ಲಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ ಸರ್ ತೀರ್ಪು ಏನಾದ್ರು
The court has found Mr. Prajwal
one reaction, please.
लोग डाउन ಮಾಡ ನಾ
ದೋಷಿ ಅಂತ ಬಂದಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಮೇಲ್ಮನೆ ಡೌನ್ ಮಾಡ್ರಿ ತೀರ್ಪು ಏನಾದ್ರು ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಕಲ್ಲಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ ಸರ್ ತೀರ್ಪು ಏನಾದ್ರು
As expected, HD Revanna there not really offering any answers to reporters when asked about his son's conviction. The same man who went out on a limb to try and protect his son despite the grave allegations that came to the fore. Remember, he is also in the dock in a kidnapping case when he and Prajwal tried to hush up one of the women, one of the families, from speaking out. He's currently out on bail himself. Let me bring in Nagarjun Dwarkanath, who's joining us live on this broadcast from Bengaluru with the latest updates. So Nagarjun, finally, you're seeing action against Prajwal Revanna, much needed. And this is just the first of many other cases. I understand in all there are 4 rape cases against this man.
Well, that's true. 4 rape cases and one has been, a verdict is out and he's been convicted. And this was the strongest case against him is what the prosecution also feels, because the digital evidence matched, the DNA evidence matched, and the victim confessed before the police under section 164. She recorded a statement and all 3 evidences worked against Prajwal Revanna. And the biggest takeaway is that the court finished the whole trial in a matter of few months. From arrest to conviction, the whole process was ended in 14 months, and that's a big takeaway from the judiciary system also. The prosecution thanked the SIT team to make it a watertight case. They had access to all the evidences and ensured that the witness and the victim were protected. Initially, the victim was kidnapped from Prajwal's family and kept in a guest house or a farmhouse in Mysuru. And later the SIT had to reach out and rescue her and then take her into protection, give her protection, and then take her into custody and record the statement, what had happened. This was the steps that was SIT had taken. And Prajwal, initially, when he landed on May 31st, 2024, when he lost the election, he landed from Germany. And the moment he landed, he was taken into custody and then taken to CID office that night. Today, he was in the court hall. He broke down the moment he heard that the conviction had happened. Now his family and his legal counsel is trying to move the High Court. They're waiting for the official order copy, but that also is a lengthy process. It will not finish in 6 to 8 months. So more than a year, Prajwal will now be held as a convict in Bangalore Central Prison.
Okay, so straight to the Bangalore Central Prison it is. Of course, they will be looking at exploring at all possible legal options. But at this point, no hope really for Prajwal Revanna, as it should be, looking at the grave charges against him. 4 rape cases. In the first one that was filed by his house help, by a domestic worker in their residence, in the Revanna residence, he's been found guilty, convicted for rape.